I'm about to show you the most amazing thing, which everyone already knows, just reiterating it. So get yourself some wine. I've got Barton and Gustier, and then the rest is in French. I have no idea. It's that shit with some cheese. I have Colby Jack. And pretzels. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's like my favorite snack. Especially when I've been drinking and I'm not allowed to touch the stove because bad things happen. Like one time I went to go microwave ramen noodles and I forgot to put the water in and I set the microwave on fire. Yeah. I'm just not allowed to use microwave. And then I can't remember what I did on the stove. Oh yeah. I was trying to make hamburger helper and I wasn't even drinking. I'm just an idiot. I forgot to brown the meat. Like, it would have been a really busy day, and I was thinking a million miles an hour, and I was just trying to get supper ready. I forgot to brown the hamburger meat before I put it in the pasta mix and everything else, so. Anyways, for everyone who didn't care, and I did the thing where I left the OBS up. Okay, whatever. You're welcome. Tapping out by Issues. So, I feel like Issues stands out in my memory. But I think I'm getting... They had a song that I really enjoyed because I wouldn't have remembered the name otherwise. But this is Tapping Out. Never mind. That would have been inappropriate. In the background, like I can't really make it out what that is. It's like, I don't know, the last one kind of sounded like a flute, but it's not.
All this bullshit got me in a headlock with the blame and the names that you call me. And when you know you're wrong, then you're sorry. Bitch, I had a long day, back up off me. You get the spitting all up in my face. About to say some shit that we just can't erase. My heart is moving at a fast pace.
Okay, this is kind of a lot for me to take in because he's making runs and he's putting so much into his voice, but then you also have this thick, heavy guitar that's kind of like going against it. So this is really interesting, like, not battle, not to, I've used dichotomy 3 times already today. What is the word I'm trying to use? And it's like they're bouncing off of each other, but in this really weird way, and I'm into it. I want to listen to it again because he's being so extra with his voice, but the music isn't backing off either. Am I making sense?
Now you're popping off with the low blows. So I'm tapping out now, tapping out now. Suffocating, can I get out? All this drama breaking me down. So I'm tapping out now, weight is getting heavy. Ooh.
Like, you would think with that tone and that thickness that it's bringing, it's like so chunky. No, you can't have my cheese. You would think that it would be like a scream or something with it, something that goes with it, but it's not. It's this beautiful, angelic voice. It's like, I don't know. It threw me off. And also, I had an email pop up and I got distracted, so I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm sorry.
Try to make it one last round, but I'm tapping out now. I thought we had a deal, we would start over. Put it all in the past, getting older. But you're taking all these shots at me, I warned ya. I'm tired of the pressure on my shoulder. And now the gloves up, up against the ropes. I wanna break it up, but then I choke. Ooh, someone call the referee. Take the pressure off of me, yeah. And now you're popping off with the low blows. So I'm tapping out now, suffocating, can I get out? All the drama breaking me down. So I'm tapping out now, weight is getting heavy, ooh. Try to make it one last round, but I'm tapping out now.
I trusted you if only I could see. Wishing for your love was so foolish of me. Acting like you're somebody I don't know, and now you're somebody I don't know. Can you see? You try. Truly I trusted you. How fucking foolish of me.
Tapping out now.
So we got to screaming that I was like envisioning in my head that would go with it, and it did go well. It went really well, but then I'm like, I missed that juxtaposition. Thank you, brain. I missed that going against each other and kind of like, I don't know, it's weird, and I like anything that's weird, and that's kind of weird when you hear it for the first time.
Suffocating, can I get out? All the drama breaking me down. So I'm tapping out now, weight is getting heavy, ooh. Try to make it one last round, but I'm tapping out now.
Great, now the cat's in here. I'm sorry if you saw me like angrily motioning and pointing. My son walked in my room without any clothes on for some reason. I didn't want that on camera. Just give me a minute. Let me digest this. What the fuck did I just listen to? Like, I'm sitting here in my head. I'm trying to... It's like two different genres coming together. And I'm loving it, but I'm also very, like, just... I need to digest it. It needs to gestate. I love this hybridization that bands are... Would you quit crawling up my leg? Hello, hi, now. See, I love this hybridization that bands are doing where they're bringing so many different elements in, and it's like warping the genre of like, why does it have to have a name? Why do you have to call it this? Why can't we just do what we feel like doing? I love that. And I love that movement that's coming about. I'm just a little confused because you don't think it wouldn't go together, but like, it's very memorable and it sounded amazing. Okay. I liked it. I don't know. my ADD is just going crazy because because every time I think about okay, I don't mean to be like that bitch, but every time I think about the vocals, I think about a pop melody that could go with it. Every time I think about the guitars, I think about a scream that could go with it, but they're not clashing, but they are coming together really hard. And it's hard for me to just listen to it and hear it all at once without thinking about those things. So I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to... I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. But yeah, I'm going to listen to that again.